Bismillah walhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to the fourth episode of the Ramadan series, The Daily Revival, presented by Serving Islam team. Today's forgotten sunnah is looking towards the sky. The Prophet ﷺ used to frequently look towards the sky, which is a clear indication as to where the mind and heart of the Prophet ﷺ were inclined. The companion Abu Musa al-Ash'ari radiallahu anhu says about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, وَكَانَ كَثِيرًا مَا يَنْظُرُ عَلَى السَّمَاءِ. He used to frequently look into the sky. This is recorded by Imam Muslim. His wife Maimuna radiallahu anha would even say, ما خرج رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من بيت قط إلا رفع بصره إلى السماء فقال اللهم إني أعوذ بك أن أضل أو أضل أو أزل أو أزل أو أجهل أو يجهل علي أو أظلم أو أظلم. She said that never did the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam ever leave my house except that he would raise his gaze to the sky and say, O Allah, I seek refuge in you from leading others astray or being led astray, or causing others to sleep or sleeping myself, or behaving ignorantly or others behaving ignorantly towards me, or oppressing others or being oppressed, which is an important dua that we should memorize and apply to our lives when we leave our residence as well. But the Prophet ﷺ, according to Maimuna radiallahu anha, used to look at the sky, look into the sky while making this dua. The Prophet ﷺ would also look upwards at times, even if he was indoors. In fact, our mother Aisha radiallahu anha said, speaking about the Prophet's final moments ﷺ, which took place within her house. So when the Prophet ﷺ was about to pass away, Aisha radiallahu anha described this scenario. She said, فَرَفَعَ رَأْسَهُ إِلَى السَّمَاءِ وَقَالَ فِي الرَّفِيقِ الْأَعْلَى فِي الرَّفِيقِ الْأَعْلَى. He then raised his head to the sky and said, I want to be with the highest companion. I want to be with the highest companion. Because at that last moment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala offered him a choice. Do you want to return to your Lord and be with the highest companion, or do you want to stay on the earth and be with your companions on earth? And he eagerly chose the highest companion. Even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala acknowledged this habit or this sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, saying to him, قَدْ نَرَى تَقَلُّبَ وَجْهِكَ فِي السَّمَاءِ in Surah Al-Baqarah. Indeed, we certainly have seen the turning of your face towards the heaven, which by the way is a direct reason for the change of our qibla, for our direction of prayer. The Prophet ﷺ used to frequently look towards the sky as an indication of a request that he has in his heart, or a longing that he has in his heart, which is to pray towards Mecca or towards the Kaaba, because he feels a special affinity to that place built by Ibrahim alayhi salam. And Allah Azza wa Jal acknowledged his longing and acknowledged his eager appeal, and Allah Azza wa Jal answered his dua and changed the qibla for the Muslims. It is well known that repetitive returning of the gaze to a matter indicates the heart's attachment to it. If you always look at something, that means you're attracted to it, or you find peace or comfort or joy in that matter. In fact, repetitive staring at a matter can be the very cause of the attachment. If you look at something over and over again, over time you will grow some kind of attachment or affinity to it, and thus the obligation of lowering the gaze from the opposite gender. Imam Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah also said that whatever your eyes see have a direct effect on what your heart feels. So what you allow into your gaze is also something that you allow into your heart. So you should be careful what you stare at, because it causes that attachment. With that said, have you ever noticed how whenever the heavens and the earth are made mention of in the Quran, the heavens are almost always mentioned first. This is by no accident. In fact, all of the verses that speak of reflection begin with the mentioning of the heavens first. So yes, the sky above us is special. And in Surah Al-Mulk, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also directed our attention to the sky as a way of appreciating the might and power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because His creation is so perfect, His creation is so beautiful, and His creation is so graceful. Then how about the Creator, right? This is actually a means of ta'zeem, of appreciating the might of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So allow your eyes to roam freely into the sky, particularly when making dua, when contemplating over the Quran, or even randomly as you walk to work, and see the following effects, beautifully written by Sheikh Ali Hamouda. Number 1, how your awe of Allah will grow. Number 2, how your awe of others will dwindle. Number 3, how your attachment to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will surge. And number 4, how your attachment to others will dwindle. So let's revive this sunnah of looking towards the sky. Although most of us are now living in densely populated cities with high-rise buildings and skyscrapers, when I was in Hong Kong, sometimes it's difficult to even locate the sun. Like it's hard to find where the sun is, because all of these tall buildings, they block the sky. They literally cut up the sky into small pieces. And this could be a reason of our lack of iman, or our difficulty in feeling the sweetness of faith and that attachment to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because we have been too limited to human inventions and too distant from Allah Azza wa Jall's creation. So in order to resolve this problem, or to at least mitigate this problem, we need to revive this important sunnah of looking towards the sky, and hopefully bi'ithnillah, by the permission of Allah, that will increase our iman and improve our taqwa and our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thank you for watching this video. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.